Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Today I am doing my powder room bathroom in a interesting way. I'm calling it Skully has gone batty. So stay tuned and see what that's all about. Okay, as you can see, I have done my powder room bathroom for Halloween. All the bats flying around and all the skeletons. So Skully's gone batty. It's not quite down at the farm in here a little bit. So I did add just a hint right there. But she actually looks cute, so I left her. And so I'm just showing you how I've got bats. Just having some fun with the bats. And I'm going to show you, I started with this so you can see it. I have these little plastic cauldrons. I don't remember where I exactly got them from. It was a pack of 4 and I think I paid like $1. So what I did was I went to the Dollar Tree and bought the little votives that changes color, and I put those down in there, and on top is simply a cotton ball. I only used 2 cotton balls, standard size cotton balls, for this, and I just spread them out and made them look like a bubbling brew. So when these are lit up, they all change colors. They go red, purple, green, and orangish color, and blue. And anyway, it just kind of goes into some really interesting looks. And I just simply set a skeleton from the Dollar Tree in there. And then this cute little pumpkin here, he was at the Dollar Tree. I went yesterday. Oh my goodness, there's just hardly anything Halloween left. I mean, there just isn't anything. And he was just sitting on the floor. Then I found this chain just sitting on the floor. So I took it up and said, well, I don't know what it is, but this chain, I sure fell off of something else. Would you just throw it in with him? And she goes, yeah. So I just hot glued this chain onto the top of this little squeezy pumpkin. And I mean, there just wasn't anything there. And I was hoping to find some of those sparkly, smiley face, changing color pumpkins. I'm really low on them, and I just needed some more. So I thought, well, he works, and I think it looks really good. All right, I have turned on a light so all these things will show a little bit better. I had it darker just so you could see it kind of in the little more of a nighttime mode, even though it's not nighttime. It was cloudy a little bit today, and it's made it a little bit darker in here. So let's just kind of look at what I have here, okay? Yesterday I went into my local Dollar Tree and I found these really dark, deep, rich colored berries. And I thought they were amazing. I wasn't thinking of using them for Halloween. I'm actually planning on using these for Thanksgiving. But I thought, I wonder how they would look right here. And I stuck them and went, I like it. They work well. So again, I get to use something. This is actually in the Christmas stuff, you know, at the Dollar Tree. I thought, well, you know what? These can be used if you do it just right, the right application. I'm using them here for Halloween. I know I'm going to use them for Thanksgiving, and they could be used again for Christmas. I think they look pretty cool. They're a neat berry. So I think it's something fun to look at. They actually remind me of some berries that, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the little blue fly. If you haven't seen her before, go check her out. She is an amazing decorator, and she uses from Hobby Lobby these type of berries in her decor, and oh my gosh, does she make it look amazing. So when I spotted those at the Dollar Tree, I went, I'm going to make them be on the order of what she does. So she is really good. So anyway, let's continue. Then I just put the little welcome Scarecrow Girl on a Dollar Tree spider web, and I just put it on a plate rack with one of the Dollar Tree plates behind it, or chargers, silver one. And on her, I mean, she's from the Dollar Tree. And of course, these little guys came from at least last year. I don't know if they had them this year or not. They may have, I think so, for a little while anyway. So I've put those out, and some just simple pumpkins that I've had. So in the window, it just kind of has a neat little feel right there. And then a bat. One of those I just sat there cutting out. That was a really thin scrap, and I just thought, you know, I'm not even gonna let that go to waste. I cut it into a tiny little thin bat, which worked. But let's get on to, oh, there's a Dollar Tree raven or crow or whatever you want to call them. But let's get on to what I think is really cool in here. All right, check that out. Okay, I just always have like greenery up there that looks like grape arbor. And so to it, I found that scarf at the thrift store yesterday or day before yesterday, sorry. And it was on half price. I think I paid like $1 for it. And it is so cool, lacy and things hanging down. And so I just drooped it over like curtains on top of my grape arbor. And then I went out in my backyard and I simply just got twigs with leaves if they had them. But putting them up, a lot of the leaves fell off. Unfortunately, dried leaves. But I just kind of mixed them and just shoved them in wherever I could get them to go. And then at Dollar Tree, I don't know if you can see them very well, but they have these branches that's covered with like this fake frost and snow. I at first was trying to take the snow off of them. Well, I'll tell you, they're on really well. And I just gave up trying to really get it off. And I just decided, well, let's see what they're like sticking them up here, because I wanted a little more branches that had a little more texture than just the big thick branches. And I stuck them up here with that, and oh my goodness, I should have just left them on, because they really did look neat. Because see here, I have some here, and you can see some of the glitter still on it, but I took off the worst of the snow and stuff, and actually I wish I would have just left them alone. My sister-in-law said to leave it alone. She thought it would look cool. And I thought, well, it's not the look I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go for dead, you know, dark, you know. The leaves are gone. It's not quite snowing yet and all of that. Well, if I'd have just left it, I guess it really would have added a nice touch of sparkle. That's what I get for not listening, because it really was nice. Oh, and then I'm coming down here, and I have this basket in the corner all the time. I normally have just some dried looking sticks sticking out of it. And I just simply pulled them out and added again a little bit more of those branches. If I'd have just left the sparkle on it, it would have really been cool. And I put a pumpkin head on it. And the way he's built, he looks like a pumpkin monster standing here. I think he's funny. Just a hilarious look. So my window there, I did forget to tell you, I also added some pumpkins at the top and some more of my bats and more of my skeleton guys from the Dollar Tree. And I just kind of draped everything and let everything just kind of fall natural. I think it looks kind of cool. It's a neat look. Now also, when I went to the thrift store, up here is something I found that I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. I do believe it's an old home interior shelf from like the 70s, maybe early 80s. And it was half price. I paid like $2 for it. And I just thought, you know what, if I hung it on the wall and put something in it, I had thought about putting one of the black birds, but it just didn't show very well. So then I tried out my different skeletons. I was going to put just one of those actual skeletons in there, but they were just too big. They wouldn't fit. And so I looked around and I, hey, I've got this black cat. Well, not the black cat, but the skeleton cat. And I put him in there and I thought, he fits. And I just thought, well, we'll just go on from there and put another pumpkin and a black crow and another one of those Dollar Tree skulls on the pedestal. and lots of bats. I was having fun with the bats. I think they're really quite cute. And then, hi guys. Anyway, look at here. On the sink, I just simply, last year in clearance, don't remember where, but I found Mr. Owl here. He's Grumpy Owl. You know, he's just all grumpy looking. His soap dispenser. So we've been using that, and then I have just put out one of my collection of my happy little bears, just to bring a touch, a little more friendliness in this room. And then one of the Dollar Tree skulls from years past, and one of those carvable pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and then a skeleton head again that's kind of witchy-ish looking, and I don't know, remember at all for the life of me where she came from. I just couldn't begin to tell you. Don't have a clue. Had her for years and years and years and years. And I just set her on top of that carvable. I removed, well, I didn't even have to remove it. It had fallen out the stem anyway. And this is one of just a scent pot. Don't remember where I got it. It might have been Walmart a couple of years ago or so. And just a neat array of more bats. So, this is what I have decided to make this year's bathroom theme look like. I think it's a lot of fun. It's definitely Halloween. Do you know, I am finding I love trying to figure out how to make this amazing topper to the window here. There is literally, let's see if I can show it to you. I don't know if you can see it well or not. Let's see, there is just this bracket thing up here. And it was here when we bought the house. And I didn't like it when we first moved in, but I just never took it down because, well, I just painted it different things. It never really did what I wanted. But I just, oh well, one day I'll find what I'm gonna do with it. Well, recently I have just started using it as my base to doing creative and different things up there. And I am having fun with this. I just think it's a fun thing. Well, I hope I've inspired you all to have fun, look around and see what kind of creative things you can do from the thrift store and Dollar Trees and all of that, and just see what kinds of things you can come up with. So I want to say to all of you, thank you so much for watching. And you all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating. It's a lot of fun. So, until we meet again, you take care now.